Mall of America. It's home to world-class shopping, great dining, and amazing attractions and events. And these are our stories, presented by Bloomington, Minnesota Travel and Tourism.
Welcome, everyone, to this episode of So Much More. We are so glad to have you here. I am your host, Dan Jasper. I am joined by my co-host and my friend and my colleague and one of the most amazing people in the world, Sarah Johnson.
Hi, Dan. Thank you for having me. You're my favorite as well.
We'll just go back and forth here a little bit. She is actually awesome. And I really appreciate her taking the time today because we are in the busiest season at Mall of America, and the holidays are in full swing here. Shoppers are gearing up. Some fun stats. 91% of consumers plan to celebrate the winter holidays this year, and they're budgeting nearly $900 on average for gifts for seasonal items. Families with children are planning to spend slightly more, an extra $33. Now, today's episode, it's going to be all about uncovering the very best gifts, the very best toys, the very best trends that you're going to find across Mall of America and throughout wherever you happen to be. From classics like Lego to Barbie and Hot Wheels to customizable gifts, experience-based gifts, and must-have items for everyone on your list. We've got you covered. Stay tuned. We are also joined by a very special guest today, Gail Larson. Gail is the Senior Store Manager of the Lego store here at Mall of America. Hey, Gail, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing great. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, we're glad you're here on a busy day. Sorry to pull you away from the store.
Yeah, it's busy. It's a busy week, but we are excited. So always time.
It's always so much fun. So you are going to talk to us today about some of the most wanted Lego sets and why they continue to top the wish list every year. It seems for decades now, Legos are the hot gift. So whether, dear watchers, listeners, fans, whether you're searching for family, for friends, or that tricky person on your list, this episode is packed with inspiration and all the best ideas for what's new and what to get for the holiday season. What do you think?
I'm excited.
And I'm actually going to start with SJ really quick. SJ! Talk about the holidays and what you're excited about and some of your favorite toys and gift ideas.
That's a loaded question.
That is a lot of questions.
Well, holidays in general, so excited for everything Mall of America is the holiday destination. Let me back up really quick.
It is.
I feel like I've been at the mall for 7 years, and every year that first week of November, when we roll out all of the decor on property and that holiday music starts to play, there's nothing like it. It gets me so excited, gets me in the mood. Even walking out, I was getting a smoothie over lunch today, and I was like, that music just feels, get so excited. So everything about the holiday season I love, but more specifically gifting. I love, especially not only the marketer in me, but also just a person that is my love language. I love to gift. So there are so many different gifts that I feel like people could be buying this year. And we'll talk a little bit about toys. So I'm not going to take away on the Lego front because I know we're going to cover some really wonderful things.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like from purses to Labubus to shoes, coats. There's so many amazing products that people can be purchasing or engaging with this holiday season, especially on a deal. I'm not going to dive into it too far. I'm going to allude to it and we'll get into it. But so many great things.
I love it. We are going to start with toys because when you think of the holiday season, you think of kids and you think of toys, and a classic, and it has been forever, are Legos, right? Lego sets. We are so honored and lucky to have, I think, the very best Lego store in the upper Midwest, if not one of the very best in the nation, right here at Mall of America. Gail, you're the senior manager. Talk a little bit about the store itself first, if you don't mind, kind of how big it is, and talk a little bit about the giant structures people see.
Yeah, absolutely. We always think of ourselves as an iconic Lego location, so we're super excited. It's one of our largest stores, so a lot of retail square footage, but our open air concept is amazing. We're very proud of it. We love that our guests come to us and they take pictures from every vantage point. Like you said, our models, those are our brick models. Yes, they are made out all of Lego brick, which is amazing. And there are lots of them. The upper models, they're all built by our model shop, by designers. 2.8 million Lego brick. That is what our Hero Bot is. He's our largest, spanning up to the 4th floor. So
2.8 million?
Yes, 2.8 Lego brick. individuals. Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And we do have a few on our lower level as well because we are all about play, right? So play is all about us, and that's what Lego's all about. So there are a few. We've got a new model called Peely from Fortnite, which is touchable on our first level. And then if you visit our store, just right outside of our store where our guests queue up, there is a Lego Friends bench as well. So it's a great photo op. And it's something for everybody, right?
I've actually just sat on that bench and talked when I was a little lonely because it's kind of a one-sided conversation. But the other thing that I think is so cool about your store is outside of the doors is the play area where kids and parents can sit and just relax for a minute and their kids are occupied. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, we're really proud of our play area. Again, if you're looking for a unique experience, we are one of the only Lego locations that has that play area. We have some amazing, especially designed just for Mall of America tables to host the brick. One side of it is pretty much always set up for Lego play bricks. So at any given time, if that space is open for the guest, you are welcome to come and sit down and enjoy it and build and play. Love getting bricks in hands for everybody. The other side, most of the time we have it set up with what we call a make and take. We have an example over here of our make and take. This one, it will be available. It's available today, but while supplies last. And then for the holiday season, the month of December, the holiday ornament with a candy cane. That is a make and take where a guest can come in and while supplies are available daily from usually it's 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. They can come in. We show them how to build. We build with them and you get to take that home as a free item. So yeah,
Nothing's
absolutely.
Free anymore. What do you mean free?
Yes,
that's awesome.
It's the joy of building, and that's very special. You also won't find that in any of our other locations. So we're super proud to have it, and we just encourage building. Mm-hmm.
Another reason to come to Mall of America. Mm-hmm. But for those that are listening, not watching, describe the make and take for us. They're little wreaths?
Yes.
Or?
This one, actually, it's a little ornament. So there's a little black ring on the top, and it's just this cute little ornament that you can hang on a tree, or if you have like a little ornament mini tree at home. And he's got a little candy cane in his right hand, which is very sought after. So, yes.
I love that. The other side, I have one more question about this, and you've seen this, I think. On one side of their store, they have a giant 3 or 4 panel mural that right now it's Wicked, which is Wicked Good or whatever it is, which is beautiful, but how do you make those?
Okay.
I know the answer, but I want to ask, how do you make those?
Yes. We, again, are one of just a handful of stores that does our mural build. And we set it up knowing that we want to have something for guests that are local as well as guests that are traveling from near and far to visit an event. So at least 4 times a year, if not more, we will schedule a mural event where we let our guests come in. They get to build the mural brick by brick, and then they get to take home a little certificate that shows them their brick. It's like their little unofficial master builder.
So when it's finished, they can come and look and go, I'm on row F, column G, whatever, and find out where their thing is. And they get like a little 2 inch by 2 inch or 4 inch by 4 inch. I don't know how big they are. And they build that section, and then you guys put them all in the correct place.
That's right. Yes, we tap them into place, and then they can take a picture of it. And then we hope that they come back every time a guest comes back to visit us again. They can get a picture with the completed mural, and then they get their master builder certificate as well.
Did you know they do that?
I did not, and now I have so many questions as follow-up. Do you mind if I ask a couple quick ones? How often do you switch out your murals? That's amazing.
We try to do it at least every quarter, but you'll notice that sometimes we lean into it a little more often if there's something special happening. So all I can say is we've been working on the 2026 schedule, and it looks amazing. So you've got to stay tuned. Okay. Mall of America does an amazing job of advertising when we're doing the mural builds. So just go to the Mall events page or Lego events page as well, and you'll see when they are.
Or our social channels, because they covered a lot. In fact, how I knew the latest one was being done is I was walking by your store, which I do all the time, and 2 of my social media team members were there doing their little, putting it together, doing their bit, and they loved it. It was so much fun. So thank you for doing that. Got to talk about the centerpiece. Yes. What do you think of the centerpiece, SJ?
It is amazing. It is so detailed, and I feel like you guys do it like no one else. I feel like when it comes to this, and I can't imagine how many you've already sold and you will sell for this holiday season because it is stunning. I need it.
Talk about it. What is this? And clearly it's a Christmas tree.
Yes.
It is. Yes. This is our family Christmas tree. So we lean into, of course, our holiday items. It's the holiday season. This is going to be an exclusive item. So one of the things that makes our stores very special is that we have exclusives. And those are items you're not going to find at every other retailer. You're going to find them right here at Lego Store or at lego.com. This is a great example of that. And I love to think of this one as a family build because the holidays are about bringing families together. This build is excellent for people celebrating the holiday. You can open it up. It's funny because the leaves, you actually fluff them up like you would a Christmas tree that you store.
Love it.
The box it comes in is a storage space for it, so you can store it with your Christmas items, so it has compartments. And then it has 4 different scenes. It comes with the minifigure, Santa, Mrs. Claus, and the elves. This one actually doubles as an advent calendar because it has the Lego brick come in bags, and there are 24 bags.
Nice.
So you can actually set it up and build it for advent and do a bag as a family every day. My favorite part of this set is the little cat, right? So that is Cat Claus. Cat Claus is our iconic cat. We debuted him last year in marketing, and the guest loved him so much. We actually included him in a build. And you'll see actually in our front window, there is a giant size, probably 2 to 3 foot Cat Claus Lego brick build. You can come get your picture with Cat Claus as well. And that's the only way you'll be able to get that little Cat Claus.
Do you have this in your home? Is this in your space?
This is on my holiday wish list, and my husband will be watching this. So, if we can put in a good word for me to bring this home for the family, I think that would be amazing. So,
Hint.
I know.
Nothing can be more direct than that, right?
I know.
I love it. I love also, right, we don't need to make a gingerbread house this year. We can do this as a family, which would be so much fun, and it's not going to rot or fall apart or anything. It's just a beautiful piece. It's very fun. You have different holiday-themed items there, I know, because I've gone in your store so many times. But what are some of the other top themes this holiday season that people are looking for?
Yeah, honestly, we have over 500 sets in store, and there are so many different themes that we carry. They're so popular, it's hard to pick out favorites. I always lean on the exclusives, right? Yeah. Some of the exclusives that we have this season, we've got the Goonies, we have Willy Wonka. Those are some exclusives that you can find. And I just have to lean into fandom, right? Because guests have there's so many fans out there for so many different iconic things. And we just have something for everybody. The other thing is we start with Duplo, right? So we start at age 1.5, and then we go up to, expert creator level. We've got Technic. There just is something for everybody. And of course, the holiday sets, the holiday train is big this season. Yeah. We just have so many. So,
and I think of you guys a lot as collectibles too. So like each season, I feel like I have friends, family that love Lego of all ages. And I feel like they really think of you guys as a collectible brand as well, which is really amazing.
I do too. And then I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm on TikTok a lot.
You sure are.
I'm not posting, I'm watching, just so you know. There are so many Lego creators that have TikToks and millions of followers, and I'm addicted to them, right? They are so much fun. Do you ever work with them, or do they send your stuff? Or it's just so much fun. There's one guy, and I can't think of his name right now, where his whole house is filled with them, and he just builds, and it's
amazing.
I love it.
Yeah, it's great. We have so many fans that come in and they share with us all the great things they're doing. Lego really looks to them for inspiration. Lego Ideas is huge. It's an outside space where guests can actually submit their ideas for Lego builds. You've probably seen it. But yeah, I mean, it's fun. Guests come in all the time and show us their photos. Look at what I'm building. And you've seen our pick and build wall, or you could call it pick a brick wall. Guests come in, and when they're doing that free building, they're just designing, they lean in and show us all the things that they're building. We have one of the largest pick and build walls. We try to keep it stocked with amazing elements. And it just inspires those creators. So we love seeing it.
It's so much fun. This past weekend was Black Friday weekend, and it was so busy for us. What do you love? What did you love about that now that we're full on swing to the holiday season?
I love the energy of what people bring to Black Friday weekend. I feel like I'm going to get a little bit into like product and specifics, but I feel like people have the time. They have the time to find joy, togetherness, and actually spend leisure with us.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what really I love the most about Black Friday weekend, but also the deals. I feel like the deals are back. People are the economic shift. We recognize it's a hard year, and I love that brands are really showing up as such. And they are actually coming to the table with what we would consider like throwback doorbusters. People are coming with 40 to 70% off, and that's fantastic.
I've actually seen that a lot in some of the apparel stores too, which is awesome as well. A quick question, once we're still a few weeks out, but once we get to 2-3 days before Christmas, do you get some of those panicked buyers? And how do you handle them? And I'm guessing they're usually guys. I don't want to stereotype, but let's just go there.
We do. We have a lot of people that come in, and the biggest question is, I have somebody, and this is how old they are.
Yep.
And we have brick specialists, so we actually call them brick specialists in our stores. Our go-to really is to recommend partner with the brick specialist and just let them know a couple of quick things about the shopper, and our team will literally guide them. The favorite thing about our brick specialists, though, they know the Easter eggs, right? Because like there are Easter eggs in every set. I mean, so far too many for any one person to memorize them. They will show you, what's really cool about this set. Did you know that this element is in this set or this came from here? I'm like, oh my gosh, hidden features.
So are your team members, do they wear some identification that says I'm a brick specialist, or you just need to ask?
They are all brick specialists.
They
are all brick specialists. They've all been thoroughly trained.
Love it.
But we know that some people are, stronger or bigger fans of certain themes. So we'll partner you up with the best of the best. But our team is ready and able to pick out the perfect gifts.
And I think we need to talk to our HR. We need better titles.
I do too.
That's amazing.
Brick specialist is awesome. Like I could be break specialist.
Yes.
Or lunch specialist.
Snack coffee specialist.
Or coffee specialist. We could both win that one. Let's talk. I know, SJ, you and your team have done some research. We've talked a lot about Lego, and we love it, but there are some other toys that are on the hot list this year, too.
There sure are.
Can you share some of those with us?
Yes. I'm going to refer to my handy sheet because there are so many different elements. Okay, let me find my toys. Dolls and stuffed animals, I feel like continue to be the hot items. And I feel like you guys jump into it. If you feel like you align or if you have additional thought, feel free, but I'm just going to kind of read through my categories.
Nice stuffed animals, always a go-to.
Like the plushies, I feel like those continue to be, and I'm not going to lie, as an adult, they are soft. I understand the appeal. So I feel like those continue to be really hot. And Barbie, I feel like it will always be a hot hit. Continuing to see that. Board games and games. I know as we talk about Lego, but like people want something that feels interactive and really interesting, but also could have that layer of togetherness. So where you are playing with your friends, your family, your partners, whatever that looks like, how can we engage to the next step? And also there's a lot of really amazing new games like Monopoly. They always have some overlay or new refresh take of it, which is really fun. So continue to see those different components or what you could consider like a collectible.
I like it.
I feel like as we talk, Lego's a collectible, there's a lot of different avenues of that. STEM or interactive learning toys. I feel like that continues to be the big piece. I know parents are really nervous with the technology elements. How can we get them to play and do other pieces that feel interactive and actually stimulate the brain?
So I'm going to interject quick, and then we'll continue with your list, which is, this is one of the really cool things about Lego, not to plug your place again, but I'm going to, is it forces you to put your phone down, unless you're following the directions on the phone, which I've done, but you're using it for a specific purpose, but you're using your motor skills and your thinking skills. And I can't tell you how many times working with my grandson, I've gotten to the 12th step on something and I put it on the wrong thing. And I have to take it apart again and start again. But you're thinking and you're creating. So I love that this fits into the category.
Yep. Absolutely. I mean,
for
honestly,
all ages.
I was going to say, I feel like Lego really is applicable to all of these in some format. Customized toys. So that continues to be a big piece. I think that people want something that feels unique and interesting. We have a brand called Ride Makers here where you can create your own car and truck. And it is just such a hot hit for ages, like full vast age groups, which is really fun. And then retro games like Pokemon cards. So I feel like it's funny that they have been around for decades and it is not slowing down. People still get so excited about that type of game or interactive option, because I know there's the Pokemon Go, but then you can also do the card collectible piece too, which is really fun. And we now have Card Vault open as a place
with
to
Tom
shop
Brady,
for that too. With
just
Tom Brady,
by the Rotunda.
Yeah.
So and that's for kids and adults alike, right? And people don't understand. We have a lot of game and toy options here at Mall of America, and I'm afraid to even name them. But there are a lot of toy stores and game stores and activity stores stores and specialized stores. So if you're looking, and especially as we get closer to Christmas and you're feeling a bit panicked, come out to Mall of America because this is the place to be. Couple quick tips from you on shoppers that in general, if you're coming to the mall in the next couple of weeks, parking, relax, whatever you want to say, what would you recommend to your best friend coming here?
Absolutely. Well, first and foremost, mallofamerica.com. If you need to look at any resources, please go to our website. It will give you all the latest updates on, like you had mentioned, parking, hours, details. If you have questions, please go there. But if I were to refer a friend, I would say come on a weekday. Come on a day that you would typically probably expect not too much traffic. So maybe plan on Monday to Wednesday as we lead up to Christmas, because those weekends are going to get really, really busy unless you love that. Which, hey, a lot of people do. They love some stimulation, but I would recommend a Monday through Wednesday, maybe come in the evening and do the end of the day shopping.
You know, we now have a train that drives throughout Mall of America on first floor.
We do.
And you know who was on that train?
The Star Express.
Lego! And it drives right by Lego too every day about 84 times.
That's right.
Which is awesome. First of all, share with our listeners where Lego is located within Mall of America, maybe some tips about where the best places to park and what if you're a new timer to Lego, what to do when you come in.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're on the first floor on the south side. We are just right in the middle of that south floor hallway, so you can't miss us. So easily to access. If you park east or west ramp, you're walking about the same distance. So you must come in to experience the store. So it honestly, we just think of it as, like you said, we're learning through play. Our goal is to get bricks in hands and to give everybody an experience while we're here. That is what we're all about. So go to the Play Center, but make sure you go into the store so you can experience in store. We've got our pick and build wall. We're showing people in store how to build the wreaths. You can see a little wreath here. That's just right off of our pick and build wall. We're going to show you how to build. We're also going to show you what's coming out. So if there is an amazing new set that is coming out that we have announced, we are going to be building it right there. And we want our guests to build it with us.
Nice.
We are not just sitting there building it ourselves, but we're going to ask you to jump in and build. And if you want to see any of the sets that are kind of behind the scenes, right, in those frames, just ask. But our team is there to open those up and get them in your hands as well. So we are there to play and have fun, build your Christmas wish list with us, ask questions, and just really have a good time.
Sometimes if you come on a weekend, especially now the next 3 weeks or so, and you go to the Lego store at Mall of America, oftentimes you will see a line outside of their store with stanchions. Don't be scared off by that because one, they're making sure that it's a really good experience in the store for everybody. They want you to have your time to pick what you think is really good for you, and they want to answer questions. But the other thing is the lines move.
So fast.
They do.
They're
so it's not
fast.
like, it looks like there's a lot of people waiting. Truth is, you'll get in right away.
Yeah. Don't be afraid of that. They go fast, and we want it, like you said, we want to preserve a great experience for you. But also, we've got the Play Center right there, too. So, if you do come as a family, maybe mom or dad is your placeholder there, and maybe another adult goes over and plays with the kids in the Play Center as well. So it's all fun.
We've talked a lot about toys. Probably we'd spend 3 hours talking about toys.
We could.
Just a few other gift categories this year that people can look for. What would you recommend?
Absolutely. Well, my friends, I'm going to refer back to my handy sheet because I came prepared with notes. Let's talk men. Let's talk categories. I feel like a lot of times I hear, especially for my dad or my brother, men are hard to shop for.
Socks.
And they ask for basics. It's like it's socks, it's underwear, it's things that you're like, I don't want to buy that for them. Yeah. Nice to have, never trying to disregard, but we're going to talk men for a second. So gift sets. There are so many different gift sets that I feel like are a hot hit for the man in your life. Games, we already talked about this a little bit, but board games are always a hit too. Cozy items, think robes, slippers, candles. I feel like we always associated that a little bit more on like the female side, but it's for everyone. Everyone loves the coziness, the blankets. Like you want to feel, especially during the cold in Minnesota. Come on, we know.
Yep.
Jackets and outdoor apparel. We have so many amazing stores on it, from Arc'teryx to Canada Goose to North Face and Columbia. We have everything that you would need under the umbrella to make sure that you are cozy for the cold season. And then gift cards. I'm always a big gift card person. I feel like that's always the go-to, and I feel like it never fails to be a hit with my dad and my brother. But we also have a really amazing deal coming up mid-December, which is our last-minute shopping gift card deal. So from Mall of America, you could buy a $100 $500 Mall of America gift card and receive a free unlimited ride wristband to Nickelodeon Universe.
Wow.
So
that's a good value.
Be rewarded. It's amazing.
And you buy the gift card for your friend and go ride a roller coaster.
Exactly.
What could be worse than that, right? I'm guessing gift cards are a big thing at the holiday season for Lego as well, right?
Yeah.
Because people don't know what to get. Let's let my grandchild pick what they want, kind of thing.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. And there's always a fun small build just to make it even better. We do have a whole new collection of designs on our holiday gift cards. We've had a lot of fans coming in just to get the specific design. So that would be something I would suggest to come in and check out. Yes.
And I'm going to do a quick quiz with everyone. It's going to be so much fun to finish this. I didn't tell you about this, so sorry.
Oh my gosh, okay.
So I hope you get it all right. That's all I'm saying. But I want to add one other thing. I have been in every store at Mall of America. I've been to every shopping center. One of the things that I love most about the experience of going into Lego here at Mall of America is the customer service.
Every time.
I'm always greeted. I'm always say, can I help you find something? And if I say no, they let me be, right? But there's always someone in a very genuinely authentic way approaching me saying, hey, can I help you find something? Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. We love our brick specialists, and we want to make it fun. So for us, it's not even about right now it's about what's on your list. But really, it's kind of our big thing is what do you want to play with today, right? What do you want to play with today? And what are we going to build today? It's about being creative. So we really pride ourselves in that. We're here for our guests, and we love it. We love it. Play is what we do. So
you and your entire team do a really good job at it. We are going to finish with a very fun toy edition of Fact or Fiction. I'm going to ask both of you. I'm going to either ask a question or share a note, and you're going to tell me if it's fact or fiction. All right. I'm going to start with SJ. The name Lego comes from two Danish words.
Fact.
that is a fact.
That is a fact. Do you know which two words they come from?
It's play well.
It means play well, lek godt. Yep, very good. Number two, we'll start over here with Gail. The Lego group is already more than 100 years old.
Already more than 100 years old. Oh, that's tricky. Well, the Lego in 1934 is when we created the word Lego, and it's not quite 34 yet, so it's false.
False as well?
I would go with her. Yes,
Yeah,
fiction.
I was like,
Fiction. I should have started with you on that one. Dang it, anyway. It is fiction. It was I had it down from the Lego site saying 1932. I may have typed that wrong.
Well, that's okay.
I could have typed it wrong.
I think they patented the word Lego in 34.
By Ole Kirk Christensen.
Yes.
The first toy that Ole Kirk Christensen built for sale was a plastic duck.
I feel like I've
Fact
seen
or
a Lego
fiction?
documentary, and I feel like this is fact.
Okay.
Fact.
That is fiction. It was a wooden duck.
Oh, well, it's the wooden
He
duck.
was a carpenter. Got you.
That was
We
a
were on
trick
the same-
question.
It was a trick question.
That was a trick question.
There are 3 Legoland parks in the U.S.
Fact.
That is a fact.
Can you tell me where they are?
New York, California, and Florida.
Yep, you're right. Very good. There is a new coaster called the Galacticoaster coming out in 2026, made at Lego, actually made from Lego building bricks.
This feels like a fact. How amazing.
It feels like a fact, but it has to have some other elements, right?
It's fact and fiction.
It's fact and fiction.
It is a new roller coaster coming out,
It is
but it's
fact.
actually made of steel and stuff. But it looks awesome. I can't wait for it, actually. It's going to be so much fun. Since its invention in 1945, there have been more than 8 billion Legos sold. That's not right. I think I had something messed up there. We're going to skip that one because I can't remember what that's in reference to. Okay. It was something else. So, oh, no. I'm moving on to Slinky. Slinky toys.
Okay.
There have been more than 8 billion Slinkies built since its introduction.
That sounds like fact.
Fiction?
It is fiction. There's been about 500 million done, which is still a heck of a lot of curved steel.
Yeah.
If you're asking me, someone made some money there. Can you name one of the favorite characters from Toy Story based on that toy?
I honestly can't. I'm embarrassed.
Oh, wow. I am too. I'm embarrassed for you. Say
Toy Story character?
yes.
Buzz Lightyear?
Slinky Dog.
Well, Slinky Dog.
Slinky Dog. Okay,
that was a
Monopoly.
given.
You brought this up earlier, so I'm going to ask you first.
Okay.
Almost 100 versions of the original Monopoly game have been produced.
Fact.
That has to be fact.
That's fiction. It's been more than 4,000. Okay. And there was once a Mall of America version of Monopoly. Gail.
Oh, I feel like I'm going to say fiction. I don't remember seeing it.
I think it's fiction as well.
It is fact. In its Monopoly Here and Now line, Mall of America had its own game, and we were also one of the premier properties in the Twin Cities-opoly game.
Oh, my gosh.
And then a couple more really quickly. Just two more questions more. If you had to name your favorite game or toy as a child, what would it have been? Gail.
Scrabble.
Scrabble. Mm-hmm. Fun game.
I love it.
Barbie.
Barbie.
I was a big Barbie fan. I had all the Barbie elements.
And if you had to name your favorite game or toy as an adult, what would that be?
I would probably say Monopoly. I love board games.
I like it too.
Lego.
Lego.
Any Lego set.
Right, I love it. Well, we are so glad, Gail, thank you for joining us, and we love Lego Store here at Mall of America. You guys do an awesome job, and there's such a great selection there. Thank you for joining us. SJ, what's our new title, coffee? What is your Lego Masters called?
Brick specialists.
Specialists, we're coffee specialists.
Coffee and snack specialists.
I like it.
That's what we are.
So as a fellow coffee specialist, SJ, thank you for joining me today. Gail, thank you. And for all of our listeners, there's still a couple, 3 weeks left for shopping. Head down to Mall of America. We are the toy and game experts. You'll have so many selections here, and you can't miss Lego. Look for the giant Lego robot that's 2.8 million Legos. It's awesome. And go in and say hi to my friend Gail. Thank you all for listening, and we will see you next week on So Much More.
Thanks for listening to So Much More, a Mall of America podcast. Subscribe wherever you find your favorite podcasts. This show is presented by Bloomington, Minnesota Travel and Tourism.